Good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon.
All of you.
Sir.
How are you?
I am fine, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, welcome to our class today. Before starting the class, I would like to give you few instructions for you. So, I told you in my beginning class also, you are wasting so much of time. Already, we have completed 4 months of time without learning the syllabus. However, the society, MJPR society, our secretary sir and ABCW sir gave us the instructions to start the Zoom classes and asked you to attend the classes regularly. Once in a week, we are conducting Zoom classes, especially for 10th class, maybe 2 classes, English maybe 2 classes in a week. It is not difficult for you to follow. I am sincerely requesting every student to attend and make use of the program. It is only 45 minutes of time. Only 45 minutes of time you must spend. Okay. And 4 teachers are allotted. Please listen carefully. 4 teachers are allotted from our school. T. Suresh and B. Suresh are for 10th class A section. And Nagarjuna and Ramkumar are allotted for 10th class B section. They are motivating. They are giving instructions to your parents as well as to you regarding these Zoom classes and the importance and necessity of listening the classes. One should not leave the class. You are also chit-chatting. Don't do such a type of activities in the Zoom class. Leisure time, you make use of it. And whatever you want to chat, speak, watch, you do it in your leisure time. But in the Zoom class, every student should make use of the chance that is the listening the classes. Okay. And also one more thing I would like to instruct you that our ABCWs are also instructed us to conduct a formative assessment, one test. Already, if our schools have been reopened in the month of June, we must have completed 2 formative tests, one in the month of July and next in the month of August. So unfortunately, we are unable to attend the school due to this COVID problem. So future, we don't know what will happen and how it will go. So our sir instructed to prepare a question paper and to conduct a formative test. It consists of 50 marks. So every student should attend the FA test, which will be conducted in future. That is at the end of this month or maybe in this next month, first week of next month. So I am also telling you the syllabus. First 2 units, personality development, and second unit, wit and humor. Together, we will conduct the test. Students are once again instructed to go through the previous chapters, which we have already completed. Lavanya madam has completed some topics, and myself also I taught you some topics. Keep in mind, go through it, read it regularly, learn and understand. If you get a doubt, you ask in the Zoom class or in the WhatsApp also. You are liberty to ask. You have freedom to ask at any time. Even in the night time also, we are very eager to clarify your doubts. Okay, these are the 2 instructions. And now today we will come to the 3rd unit. All of you students listening? Are you follow? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, you're all following the syllabus, the teaching. Are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
If you have any doubt, please ask whenever you want. So in the third unit, that is human relations. The third unit is, you see, G. Ram is left now. Why they are attending the classes? I don't know. Just you are coming and leaving. Are you the secretary or inspecting officers or the my superior officers? Just you are coming and going out. Huh? I will accept. I will ask your parents. Why you are leaving the class in the middle, in the beginning? You must explain to me later. Several warnings we are giving. If you do not understand, you ask me. We will clarify your doubts if you have any. Okay. So now coming to this third unit, human relations. It is a very, very important. Human relations is very important in everyone's life. Everyone should have good relation, isn't it? In these human relations, now we are coming to the B reading. B reading. That is, what is that B reading? The B reading consists of the poem. The poem. What is the poem? The poem is about once upon a time. Once upon a time. The poem is about once upon a time. Just 1 minute. Once upon a time. What is the name of the poem? Once upon a
Once
time.
upon a time.
So,
Once upon a time.
yes, very good. The poem was written by a great poet called Gabriel Okara.
Gabriel Okara.
Who was the poet of this poem? Gabriel.
Gabriel Okara.
Just write down the synopsis. Put the notebook before you and write the name of the lesson, name of the poem, once upon a time. Make it underline. Okay, and then write down simple words, sentences. Poet, name of the poet, Gabriel Okara. He was an African poet. He was not Indian poet, he was African poet. He was born in the year 1921 in Nigeria, and he was educated in Umuahia, and his parents were not rich. They were very, very poor family. He was brought up. He worked as a book binder. You know, book binding. Book binding. Previously, we gave books to the binders. They will bind the books and they will give it for taking some price, some 10 rupees or 20 rupees. Or 5 rupees. It is safety for the book. Paper will not tear. Paper chiniki pokunda untund annamata. Binding chesedani valla. So such a work he was doing, such a book binder, and later he was an information officer at Enugu. Enugu is a place in Africa, Nigeria. He wrote several poems and also features for broadcasting. What is broadcasting? Relay in the televisions or in the radio, and became a outstanding poet. He became an outstanding poet sooner. His poems appeared regularly in black Orpheus. And also he has written a beautiful novel which was named as Voice. So what is the name of his book? Voice. Voice book
Wise.
was written by him. This is a few sentences about the author. Now I will show you the picture of author also. Now you look at the white. Huh? How old he was at his old age, he has written this. Sir Tulsi sir,
సార్ చెప్పండి
Tulsi
సార్
sir,
సార్ చెప్పండి సార్
next page పెట్టండి. Next page పెట్టండి.
పెట్టాను సార్
About the poet అని ఉన్నది పెట్టండి. ఇది కాదు నెక్స్ట్ పేజ్, అది పైకి ఇంకా పైకి లేపండి.
అంతే సార్
అదే అబౌట్ ద ఆథర్.
ఓకే ఓకే
Okay. Now students, please look at the bottom of the page on the screen. It is about the author. The author is also there in the circle, the picture. A man, an old man who was wearing a hat and spectacles. He was the poet. What was his name? His name was Gabriel Okera. He was an African poet. He was born in Nigeria and his parents are not rich, and his work was a bookbinder, and he wrote several broadcasting features and also plays, dramas, and finally has written a good novel called Voice. Voice novel. This is something about the author. So I will tell you about the background of this poem also now in 2 or 3 lines. It is a satirical poem. The poem is a satirical poem. What is a
Satirical
satire?
poem.
Satire. What is satire? Satire means nothing but criticizing, lampoon. We say it is a lampooning poem, criticizing. In this poem, the poet is bringing about the relations between the old generation and the present generation. He is comparing and contrasting. He is giving a brief sketch about the traditions and values of the old generation, old people, and present people, how they are. Okay. And before going to read this poem, I will also tell you one thing, that as students of 10th class and as students of English medium, we should learn only through English. It is no doubt that it is an English class, and I am speaking, I am using only simple language and simple words which can be understood easily. I am also giving you the words which you feel are very difficult. I am explaining, isn't it? Just you keep concentration and listen carefully and listen with interest. Most interest and zeal, you must listen. The same poem which we are going to read now is Once Upon a Time. Same poem also prepared for 3rd year degree class now. Third year degree college students are having the same poem, same lines, no doubt at all. You see, so the importance of poem and the importance of its necessity is very important now, so that it is also prescribed for degree college students also in the 3rd year. What is the poem? The poem is about Once Upon a Time,
Once upon a
and
time.
it's written by Okera. Do you know who wrote the poem?
Gabriel.
Gabriel Okera.
So now, now you listen carefully about the poem. You listen carefully about the poem, and also watch on the screen. All students, please watch the screen now. Tulsi sir,
చెప్పండి సార్ సార్
సార్
సార్ చెప్పండి
అది
సార్
ఒకటి పెట్టాం కదా, అది
వీడియో సార్
యూట్యూబ్ నుంచి అది ప్లే చేయండి.
అది వచ్చేస్తాను సార్.
వీడియో ప్లే చేయండి.
అది వచ్చేస్తుంది.
ఆ ముసలాముగా ఉండి చూడండి, ప్లే చేయండి.
అదే
ద ఓల్డ్ ఉమన్ లైవ్. The old woman is laughing. Ask many students, your friends, to join. This is one starting this one.
సార్ ఇదేనా సార్?
సార్ తులసి సార్, ఒక ముసలాం ముందు చూడండి. ఇది కూడా పెట్టండి.
సార్ ఇదే కదా సార్? సార్ ఇదే.
అదే ఫస్ట్ నుంచి స్టార్టింగ్.
And love with their eyes, but now they only love with their teeth. While their eyes talk, both eyes search behind the shadow. They worship
సార్ సౌండ్ రావడం లేదు సార్.
సార్ సౌండ్ రావడం లేదు సార్.
సార్ సౌండ్ రాలేదు సార్.
సరే వస్తా ఉందిరా, వినపడుతుందిరా. బాబు వినపడతా ఉందా?
ఇంకా రాలేదు సార్.
వస్తా ఉందా సౌండ్?
వినపలేదు సార్.
ఎవరికి
సార్ సౌండ్ క్లారిటీ లేదు సార్.
వినపడలేదు సార్.
వినపలేదు సార్.
ఇప్పుడు
లేదు సార్.
లేదు సార్.
ఇప్పుడు
వినపడతాను సార్.
ఫస్ట్ నుంచి పోయిందండి సార్.
only mighty and shake hands without my heart. I have also learned to say goodbye when I meet good things to say. Glad to meet you. We can feel glad and to see. It's been nice talking to you.
సార్ ఫస్ట్ నుంచి పెట్టండి సార్.
But listen, I want to be what I used to be when I was like you. I want to unlearn all these new things. Most of all, I want to relearn how to dance. Oh, my love in the river shows on me, mighty like a snake pattern. So show me some me how I used to laugh and smile. Once upon a time when I was like you. Once upon a time when I was like you.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, stop. Okay, stop.
సార్ ఓకేనా సార్? సార్ ధనపాన్ సార్?
Oh, okay. Okay. ఇంకొకటి ఉంది చూడండి.
సార్
ఇంకొకటి ఉంది.
ఇంకొక వీడియో
ఇంకోటి చిన్న బిడ్డ ఒకటి ఉంది చూడండి.
సరే
ఇంకొకటి ఉంది చూడండి.
సరే సార్
లేకుంటే నేను ఇక్కడ
పెడుతున్నాను సార్. అది
నేను ఇక్కడ పెడతాను చూడండి. దా.
సార్ పెడుతున్నాను సార్.
with their eyes, but now they only laugh with their teeth. They block the light, search behind my shadow. Once upon a time, son, they used to laugh with their hearts and love with their eyes. There was a time indeed, they used to shake hands with their hearts, but that's gone, son. Now they shake hands without hearts, while they left hands hurts, my empty pockets. Once upon a time, son, they used to love with their hearts and love with their eyes. Feel it
Poem.
Poem. And when I come again and feel at home, once, twice, there will be no try. For then I find doors shut on me. Once upon a time, son, they used to love with their hearts and love with their eyes.
సార్ అయిపోయింది.
Okay. Now, students, now you have listened to the poem. Now you listen to the poem once at a time, bringing out its rhythm, stress, and intonation. Now, please look at your readers if you have the page number 98 and 99. If you have readers, just you look at the poem and I will read out. Now you listen to the poem with pictures, followed by pictures. Now I will read out the same poem. Listen carefully. Once upon a time, son, they used to laugh with their hearts and laugh with their eyes, but now they only laugh with their teeth, while their eyes block all eyes, search behind my shadow. The first poem. There was a time indeed they used to shake hands with their hearts, but that has gone, son. Now they shake hands without hearts, while their left hands search my empty pockets. Feel at home, come again, they say, and when I come again, I feel at home. Once, twice, there will be no thrice. For then I find doors shut on me. So I have learned many things, son. I have learned to wear many faces, like dress, home face, office face, street face, host face, cocktail face, with all their conforming smiles, like a fixed portrait smile. And I have learned to laugh with only my teeth and shake hands without my heart. I have also learned to say goodbye when I mean good radiance, to say glad to meet you without being glad, and to say it has been nice talking to you after being bored. But believes me, son, I want to be what I used to be. When I was like you, I want to unlearn all these mutting things. Most of all, want to relearn how to laugh from my laugh in a mirror. Shows free my teeth like a snake bare fangs. Show me, son, how to laugh for me, how I used to laugh and smile. Was at a time when I was like you. This is the poem. Now, you may find out the difference between my reading and the play. It is with a tune. It was played with some guitar. Some musical instrument was used while reading the poem, bringing its rhyme, stress, and other intonation, isn't it? These are very important in the poem. The stress and the intonation, rhyme. Without rhyme, there are no poems. Poems are written with rhymes. What is a poetry? Poetry is a rhythmical creation of beauty. That is the definition. What is the definition of the poem? Poetry is nothing but a rhythmical creation of beauty is called poem. It was told by Allan Poe, the greatest writer in English. Allan Poe has given a definition about the poem. It is a rhythmical creation of beauty is called the poem. So with the rhyme, we have to read the poems. You should not feel fear or shy. Okay, students, this is the way we have to read. I think you must have understood the background of the poem also. Now, what is the background of the poem? How the people are in olden days and present days. This is a comparison of father and son. Maybe the poet and his son are discussing of the poem here. How the people were olden days and how they showed respect, love, isn't it, towards others, human beings, relations. It is a human relation, one kind of human relation, isn't it? So, this is the background of the poem. Now, I read out the first poem. Before closing this class, finish of the first poem, I read out a look at the skin. Once in a time, son, they used to laugh with their hearts and laugh with their eyes. Now they only laugh their teeth, while their cold blood eyes search behind my shadow. That is the first time. Now, Do you feel any difficulty in understanding the summary of this poem? Any word difficulty in this poem especially? So when we began to tell a story, when we want to narrate some interesting stories about the past, we use generally once upon a time, your grandmother, grandfather, or your friends maybe begin the story. Once upon a time, there was a king, his name was Umaydas, like this. Once upon a time, there was a crow in the forest. It felt thirsty, it began to suffer. Like the story. So, see, some of them are leaving class. Don't leave. So now the poet is saying, once upon a time, what happened? My son, listen, my dear child, listen to me. They used to laugh. They, the people past, the people in the past used to while it is used, when it is using the completed actions. When it completed, we use it in the past. They used to laugh. Who used to laugh? The people in the past. The people in the past used to laugh. Do you like to laugh or do you like to cry? Everyone likes to laugh. Everyone used to feel happy with sharing some things, jokes, stories, discussions, seeing films,
Sir,
serials.
సార్ అనపండి సార్
Ah,
అదే టైం అయిపోయింది సార్ 1 మినిట్
ah,
పిల్లలతో మాట్లాడండి సార్ ఏదైనా
okay. Okay, students, tomorrow of you come and read the poem. Tomorrow you have to read the poems. I call your names. Arvind. Arvind. Okay. This is the homework
Okay,
for
sir.
you. Find out timing words. You must read out aloud. Okay. I will ask 2 or 3 students to read the poem to your students, to your friends. They will listen. I too listen. Okay. So we will meet in the next class and complete the poem. Come prepare with a preparation. That is a reading. Thank you, one and all. If you have
Okay.
doubt,